Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, the Rebella with a new timeless no clue reading. Me and my rebellious spirit, we have some messages to pass, so I hope you are ready. If it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, it is for entertainment purposes only. Listen to what resonates with your soul and leave the rest, okay? You guys, I have been so annoyed. When I mean annoyed, I mean like you can take your regular point of being annoyed and just time that with 100, okay? When I was having this meditation, it directly went to divine feminine. So, like oh, sorry, I'm just stretching and it felt really good. Ooh, okay. Like with the regular some of the other videos I have here on my channel, this is like another dive deep into the divine feminine. So that's what we're going to do. I have no clue what deck to start with. I have no clue about anything. All I knew is that she is so annoyed, okay? And it's actually scary because then I know that someone in this collective have been doing a lot of doo-doos that is not supposed to be doing. Doo-doo, I mean like doo-doo, don't do that. And you did, whoever you are who did that, oof, you kind of sort of are in trouble. But I'm also getting that you were led in some places or areas to do what you were doing. You had no choice because of the environment and the abruption some of the people or situation or relationships created in that moment for you. So yeah, it's just a lot. And just let's say she is not happy. She is not happy. Okay, let's see. Collective message about the divine feminine. You see? What did I say? The one lying down is not happy. I can feel like she's like, don't do it. And the other one standing is like, I'm just trying. I just need to try your shine. I just need to try your shine. And yeah, boy, do you regret that now, huh? It's a tight line to balance on. You can't stand still because that's the one lying. She's lying still. And you weren't supposed to go up there, but you did. You weren't supposed to be nosy about divine feminine's space or anything about her at all because you wanted to be her. You were not supposed to do that. It was not in your line. You were not born to do that. So no wonder divine feminine is fucking pissed off. I'm sorry. Pardon my French, but I'm serious. It is what it is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, okay. I'm actually I'm actually very, as a reader, I'm very privileged that I'm allowed to read her energy, but also I'm pretty scared because this is me being nosy in her annoyment, why she's annoyed. Or it's either that or there are other readers reading her energy, but they're reading it as this one, the one standing, not the one lying down. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just hope she accepts. That's all I can say. And speaking of acceptance, this is the card I see. And I think she does. Because the one lying still, I'm just going to show you the cards that are coming out. This one and then this one. Okay, now because the one lying down, she's lying still now because she knows that the divine feminine at one point or another will come and look at this one's work or the work that has been done. And she did this thing as a unity once, but then another one came and had to just dabble and see what was going on. And while she was seeing what was going on, the divine feminine herself is looking upon, do you see that? Do you see that? She's looking upon these ones and saying, oh, what's been made? What's been made here? And that's what she's looking on. And then she sees some twat moving around when she's not supposed to be moving around. And that twat, do you know what that twat did? Left. And blamed that one. So that's why a lot of you also, in this dark night of the soul and becoming this divine feminine, you're also annoyed. You understand her energy. You understand her essence. Then I mean the true divine feminine. You understand her essence. Not everyone does that, even though they think they do, or they look at themselves as a divine feminine. They ain't. And who is there to tell them that? They ain't. They ain't there at all. And I feel like the divine feminine, she picks up the fact that you were the one lying down, or someone you know is the one lying down and going through all of this. She picks it up and she kind of lifts you up. She lifts you up to the root chakra, and being like, look at this clown. Look at what this ass clown is doing. The one licking herself all the way. That's the one that is guilty. Look at what she's doing. And number 9, you're in your right. But she doesn't want you to have your focus on who is right and who is wrong in this match. She just wants to focus that you have the focus on you because you are pregnant. And you might be pregnant with twins. You might be pregnant with twins. Oh my Lord, let's just move on. Okay. Because in the state of pregnancy, you are actually leaving. It's like your soul is leaving, and it has to cooperate elsewhere, you know, if you understand what I'm saying. Oh, that was a lot. The essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. That's one. And Mahibago, the warrior saint. I'm a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. And then we have Black Madonna. Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into great capacity to love. There was a couple of more there, but I think it's good. Whew. What did I say? Someone came and stole. It's a thief. It's a thief among you guys in this spiritual community. And I'm just saying, as a reader and picking up on that, that makes me scared for the people that are listening. Because this is supposed to be resonating with people that are listening. So what if people are listening and you are a thief, just stealing? And I didn't make it up. You have my cards here to confirm it. My cards do not lie. You have it here to confirm it. What are you going to do as a reader? You are putting your whole collective that are listening to you, your collective ears that are listening to you, you're putting them in so much danger you have no idea. I hope you know what you are doing as a fellow reader. Okay, when that said, we have occupation also coming out. We have child. That's funny. And we have coffin. Not so funny. Anyway, these cards coming out is very, very interesting because like I just said, someone might be pregnant. Again, my cards do not lie. Someone might be pregnant. That is a true divine feminine. You might be pregnant. And it's very, very important also for you to keep this pregnancy because that's the reason your soul left in the first place. I'm getting that someone is working behind the scenes that you might have lost. A relative, that is, a loved one, someone is working behind the scenes. I'm also getting that the spirit behind the scenes of all of this is also working on your behalf because they trust you. I feel like it's not easy sorry for the use of the term, but for the dead to find someone they can confide in and trust, because this is hard work where there only has been scheming and stealing and nitpicking up until this point. I don't think we're supposed to have any more cards because then it would have flown out. I am very, 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 very nervous, not stressed out for the community, the collective community that is listening to this thief divine feminine, or is dabbling with this thief divine feminine, or is doing anything like that, this divine feminine, because the allegations are, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie about it at all. It's a lot. When that's been said, I want to do some clarifications. Please, purple, please, give me, I can't even speak. I think I'm baffled by this information that I'm getting, because I knew I was annoyed, but I didn't expect it to be this deep and this much. Anyway, give me, please, some cards on the thief and the stillness of divine feminine. Eight of Cups. Some of you already know, and you have kind of taken back the power. You knew what this standing up was doing, and you took back the power because it was too late to reclaim, or because they won a part, but they didn't win the war. You won the war by claiming back the power, then walking away from the situation. That's where you won. Five of Cups. Again, more emotions. You were pretty depressed and deep about it because you can only see that they did win one battle, but you at the time then you could not see that you actually won the war. But you do see that now. We have the Three of Pentacles, and now you are at the stage where you are actually gathering yourself again and breathing through this moment of time and space, because it's a lot to process and it's a lot to take in. Four of Cups. Again, you could not, it was hard for you at some point to see that this was and is blessing in disguise. When you are going through the dark night of the soul, it's very, very hard to see the blessings that are hiding behind it. She is looking towards when is the light coming, and then you can see someone in the back holding a cup. It's already here, but you can't see it yet. That's the thing. It's already here, but you can't see it yet. Okay? Anything else? Sorry, before I take, two cards popped up. Before I take them, I said this, that she was pregnant with this, right? And then I see the coffin, and sorry, and then I see the coffin and this one. Didn't I say that she picked up this one to see? Look at what the thief has been doing. I'm going to pick you up to the root chakra so you can see what this clown has been doing. And by the way, that clown is dead. Spiritually, it's just dead. And yeah, they are. And that's how you got justice in all of this. You just got justice in all of this. And it came so pretty quick, they didn't even see it coming. I just heard it happen now and abruptly. It happened fast. It happened now and abruptly, so it happened fast. And the justice now is in balance when it comes to the divine feminine. The Emperor. Yeah. When getting rid of the situation or the problem, she become the Emperor. She's now stone cold. She might be preceded as an arc. That may be, but I wouldn't blame her at all. That would be a healthy boundary, and they would just have to call it an arc just to put a name on it. What does it say there? Come on, divine love. Are you serious? Are you serious? You did see me shuffle and that flew out. I'm telling you guys, my cards don't lie. Sometimes I feel I'm just channeling her straight as it is. She is divinely in love with herself, and that is the thing that she is working on diligently, and she will not have some fake ass person or thief come and take her work at all. And all of the scammers and commerce in the spiritual realm, they'll be bullying because they're so jealous, and a lot of them are men. All of them are men. All of them are men. It's just beautiful. She listens to the birds that make her peaceful, because she also knows that they are messengers. We had one card flying out here. Eager to see it, buddy. Are you kidding me? Goddess. And it says light attributes, the feminine expressed through the wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. The shadow attributes explanation of the female nature and form. That's why she's pissed off. They've been exploiting her. That's why she's pissed off. This reading just came to a full circle. They've been using her love or using her nature, her form, as something they were not supposed to be, for their self-pleasure, I'm hearing. And it's not right, because she is picking up on the energy. You can't fool that. That means you're dead if you try to fool that. You understand? And they need to understand they are dead. The men. You might have a karmic brother that doesn't understand when to stop. And he is going to be facing major karma. Okay, last but not least, let's take let's see what's going to fall out of this one, if anything. I'm so happy. I couldn't be more happy with the divine love and the goddess, because that's just like her in the flesh if she was around. Let's see. Give me one card, please, for the divine feminine. Ooh. Yeah. Got to see that. Let me see. All the way over here. Okay. This one flew out. That's the message. Let's see. Pillar of light. Pillar of light. Burning bright. Earth star below. Soul star above. Burning away all that is all not light, transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis descendant, your blessing and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. Wow. I just feel I need to read that again. Pillar of light. Pillar of light, burning bright. Earth, star below, soul, star above. Burn away all that is not light. Transform all into conditional love. Star of Isis descend, your peace, your blessing and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. I think I'm just going to stop it right there, you guys. That was just perfect. That's like the mic saying, just like the mic turning itself off. Okay. Relax, relate, release, you guys. Okay, always have hope in your hearing and in your hearts. Me and my rebellious spirit, we are so grateful for you turning in and listening to this reading, this divine reading. Thank you so much for dropping by, and until I meet you next time, take a good care of yourselves, okay? Love you, bye.